be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Cunio, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Last year, COVID presented a lot of challenges. The Raptors, for one, played the whole season in Tampa. Their star, Fred VanVleet, said the NBA is a balance of the love and joy of one of the best sports in the world, mixed with a billion-dollar industry. Kevin, he's hoping this season's journey is more pleasure than business.
I know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. Look at the 76ers starting group. Johnson is out there with Bryant. Then there's Wallace, and it's Hill, and it's Malone in at the 5 spot. And for the Pelicans, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Russell in at the 5 down low. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Down to 5 on the shot clock from 20 feet out, and it's Leonard missing.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Wallace misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And stolen by Wallace. Pass to Kobe. He dishes it to Hill. Going inside, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Doncic dishes to Tatum. Passes it to Leonard. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Hill. And Malone with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here is Hill. Johnson outside. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots over Doncic. Bryant can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Over Bryant.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Wallace, the pass to Johnson. Outside Hill. Doncic against Johnson. Out to Wallace. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Doncic outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense here from Malone.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's Williams with the ball for New Orleans. Leonard kicks to Doncic. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hill. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Johnson's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 3. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Russell passes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Johnson surveying the floor. Bryant with it. Leonard picks him up. Lets it go from 14. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the basket by Tatum.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
To the inside and stolen by Russell. Leonard against Kobe. Leonard dishes to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Wallace. The 76ers lead. Outside Hill. Pass to Johnson. It's back to Hill. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Inside, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
I need you to get a little louder over there. Let's see who's the loudest.
For it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So here is New Orleans. New Orleans in the lead. Doncic finds Williams. And here is Tatum. He's guarded by Hill. Hill against Tatum. Doncic outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Leonard, no luck. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Russell. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's Doncic. He has 5. To the middle, here's Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dennis Johnson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bill Russell taking 2 shots.
And so Russell hits them both. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Can't connect from short range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Timeout called the 76ers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
Yeah, that's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lucas is checked in. Johnson kicks to Bryant. Another miss by Philadelphia. New Orleans leading by 8. Doncic passes to Leonard. Russell dishes to Doncic. A 3 from Leonard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Johnson. To end the run. Malone trying to break free. Johnson can't get it to go.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Tatum against Lucas. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers trail by 11. Wallace kicks to Johnson. And the rejection by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
So for the Pelicans, Johnson comes in for Russell, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Leonard. It's Bryant, high post. 6 on the shot clock, and that's going to be a travel. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Williams, and Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Jason Tatum. The Pelicans leading by 11. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Johnson. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And here's Kobe from the arc. That one's not going to go. New Orleans will take it the other way.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Alley-oop try. And it's Williamson missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Williamson. Johnson, the pass to Williamson. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The pass to Ariza. The layup off target. The 76ers trail by 11. Left side, Bryant. All sorts of time. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Ball dishes to Doncic. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Van Arsdale, the pass to Bryant. Over ball. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Pass to Van Arsdale. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. And Allen slams it in.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Now here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Ariza trying to get open as Johnson.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They have a 9-point lead. Ball kicks to Doncic. Launches it. And another three for New Orleans.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Williamson, Doncic out there with ball. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. The 76ers trail by 12. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Allen passes to Van Arsdale. Back to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset. He's a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism. 5 seconds.
Free throw, good. Allen. And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor.
Stolen by Ball. Down low, Johnson slammed home, and he draws the foul. A change for another point at the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
That one on 8.
Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New Orleans.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And that one falls for Johnson. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
New Orleans foul. Magic Johnson.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Grant Hill.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Van Arsdale, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Williamson. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaken.
Van Arsdale, the pass to Hill. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
New Orleans leading by 16. Now Johnson.
76.
He's got 5, and that foul is called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Philadelphia.
76ers substitution.
Outside, Ball. Doncic against Johnson. Doncic with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Johnson kicks to Doncic. Passes it the ball. Back to Doncic. From the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hill drives in, and Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Doncic passes to Williamson. Back to Doncic. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Johnson finds Hill. Back to Johnson. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And the pass to Williamson. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Johnson outside. Ball against Bryant. The dish to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Russell, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Williams comes in for Magic Johnson. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Jason Tatum in for Luka Doncic. Philadelphia also making some changes. Malone comes in for Jared Allen. And Wallace subbed in for DeAndre. The Pelicans have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Outside Bryant. Hill looking around. Back to Bryant. Here's Wallace. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Leonard against Bryant. And here's Tatum for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, Malone. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Outside, Russell. Back to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Leonard. From deep. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Leonard's got 6 points.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
Tatum against Hill. The kick out to Bryant. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard against Bryant. Pulls up. And it's Leonard again missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player putting an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
You're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
There's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive scheme.
Lucas is checked in for Grant Hill. Here's Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Leonard. Pass to Tatum. Passes to Tucker. Outside Tatum. And another three for New Orleans.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ariza's checked in.
Let me hear you dance.
And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Ariza.
You know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Johnson against Ariza. Outside Tatum. And they get it back. Here's Williams. Trains it from 9 feet away.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Johnson with it. He kicks it to Kobe. Back to Johnson. Wallace outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's sent back by Russell. Johnson against Ariza. This is to Leonard. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ariza. Over Johnson. Tips it, and it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Malone, no what?
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
76ers foul. Moses Malone. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. 76ers substitution.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Pelicans. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Leonard, the pass to Russell.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
His second personal foul. 5th team foul.
Ariza against Lucas.
Maurice Lucas. That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The Pelicans have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well. And he makes the first.
Known as a defensive specialist for many years, it's the ability for Ariza still to consistently be a threat out there from the three-point line, especially from the corners.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Malone. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Ariza. 1:51 left to play here in the half. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact
the officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Ariza hits them both. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Puts it up from 15. Kept alive. Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for New Orleans, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 76ers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Down low. And then Malone with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Lucas against Ariza. He dishes it to Tatum. Here's Ariza. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Leonard. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Inside, here's Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Magic Johnson, he checked in for New Orleans. Luka Doncic comes in for Leonard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Doncic. The dish to Johnson. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Passes it to Lucas. Clock at 6. Pass to Malone. Fades back. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for Philly, Moses Malone, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Doncic outside. That shot misses. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Pelicans on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
By looking at their free throw numbers, you could tell they're playing physical ball. They've been active, constantly pushing the action and drawing the contact. It's given them easy points and put them in control of the game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
76ers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Wallace is out there with Hill. Then there's Johnson. And there's Bryant. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the middle, here's Tatum. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Tatum against Hill. To the inside. Here's Malone. Wallace trying to break free. Malone can't hit. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Down low. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
On the wing, Bryant. 3-pointer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Tatum, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the other way. Leonard kicks to Williams. Malone with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Russell. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Johnson. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Tatum's got 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Bryant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Johnson, the pass to Wallace. That one goes in, and that's now 9 points for Wallace.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Bill Russell at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, Kobe. Johnson against Leonard. Looking to end his cold spell. Kicks it out to Malone. 6 to shoot. For 3, Kobe. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 8 rebounds in this game. Doncic outside. Outside Leonard. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
He's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
Shooting 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. Allen's checked in for Moses Malone. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Here's Hill. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound, Wallace. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 11 points.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Doncic passes to Williams. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 6 points for Williams.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
New Orleans foul. Bill Russell. That's his third personal foul.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
For Philly, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the 76ers. Both free throws good from Bryant. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. In the dunk by Doncic.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Johnson dishes to Kobe. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now the pass to Tucker. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Russell against Allen. 5 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Johnson. He feeds it to Ayton. Johnson against Doncic. Kicks to Tucker. Pass to Leonard. The dish now to Doncic. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 20 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Leonard kicks to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's on Jared Allen.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Doncic.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for the Pelicans. All free throws good from Doncic. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Back to Johnson. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Johnson's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Doncic outside. Pass to Tucker. Left side, Leonard for the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the basket by Hill.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And it's Leonard missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Johnson against Doncic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They push it up 4 on 3. Allen against Johnson. Dishes it to Russell. over Ayton. And again, New Orleans has no luck. 76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Johnson against Doncic. Inside, here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Leonard, the pass to Tucker.
All the officials are all over that
one. That's his fourth personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for New Orleans, P.J. Tucker. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Russell, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Leonard. And he sinks the second. For Philadelphia, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Pass to Bryant. Driving to the basket.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Doncic passes to Williamson. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when the dish is.
Timeout called the 76ers. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for New Orleans. Ariza against Hill. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Hill's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Doncic against Lucas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Doncic missing. The 76ers trail by 20. Van Arsdale, the pass to Kobe. Nifty move. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Second team foul.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Kobe Bryant. Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Bryant. New Orleans leading by 17. Outside, Ball. Johnson against Ayton. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 7 points.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Ariza outside, into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Give him these kind of chances, and Trevor Ariza is going to hurt you.
Van Arsdale, the pass to Hill. Oh, Ayton in position. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Here's Johnson. Great D that time from Lucas. The 76ers trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Down low. Outside Bryant. Hits the three-point bomb. Kobe's got 12 points in just the second half.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Ball finds Doncic. Back to Ball. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Williamson trying to get open as Johnson, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. New Orleans making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Moses Malone. He's checked in for the 76ers. Wallace comes in for Hill. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 16. 76ers moving the ball around. And Malone gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Philadelphia with the ball. Wallace the pass to Bryant. Malone outside. 5 to shoot. Wallace kicks to Bryant. Fires for 3. Ariza with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 16. Outside Tatum. The pass to Williamson. Trying to get open as Johnson. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 8 points.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Pass to Wallace. Now Lucas. Malone with it. He's covered by Ball. Malone dishes to Wallace. And Malone gets double teamed. Poke loose.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And give him credit. Ariza wasn't a shooter coming out of UCLA. He is now.
Here's Bryant. Beat the clock. Count it. He caught it.
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans lead by 18. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. New Orleans leading by 18. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Magic Johnson, Trevor Ariza out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. He gets that one.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. Doncic outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Passes it to Kobe. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Malone missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting straight 49% from the field. Doncic passes to Johnson. Malone with the block. Top of the key. Misses off the right eye.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Doncic outside. And the Pelicans get it back and block. That one goes careening off the glass. They grab their own miss. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Russell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Williams. That shot, no good. Nice D from Malone. To the middle. Here's Bryant. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They have a 19-point lead. And he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Back to Johnson. Five on the clock. Williams with the block.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Doncic against Johnson. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Williams. Tatum on the wing. Loads it up for Williams. And it's Williams with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Johnson against Doncic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Doncic against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Doncic finds Leonard. Now Russell. Pass to Tatum. Now Leonard. Defended by Bryant. Leonard looking over the floor. Russell from long range. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Kobe. And it's sent back by Russell. They get it back. Lucas the pass to Malone. On the wing, Kobe. Back to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Doncic dishes to Tatum. A three from Leonard. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And Brian, just a superb athlete. Terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
A putback, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Kobe. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Malone, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Tatum with it, and it's Wallace picking him. Russell, a shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Lucas. Looking to get it going. Kobe can't hit.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Oh, Russell in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. The 76ers trail by 19. Outside, Kobe. Johnson outside. Up top, Malone. There's the feed to Wallace. And he uses the glass on the lane. 13 points for Wallace.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Tatum. Back to Doncic. Williams kicks to Doncic. Tatum against Lucas. Misses off the left iron. And it's Lucas with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17-point game. He dishes it to Johnson. And the rejection by Leonard. And they'll get another chance. Doncic finds Tatum. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. The 76ers trail by 17. Wallace the pass to Johnson. Here is Lucas. Now here's Malone. Guarded by Doncic. A fader. Here's Wallace. And he converts the layup.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Outside Tatum. And there's the pass to Russell. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Doncic. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
A fadeaway, and no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And stolen by Russell. Doncic against Wallace. 13 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
The first one falls, and Philadelphia making a change here. Hill's checked in. Free throws good from Doncic.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
The drive by Hill. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Ryan against Leonard. Doncic outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pelicans. And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
Dennis Johnson on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Johnson kicks to Hill. Oh, good with the triple. New Orleans leading by 22.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now, here's Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 38 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Rejected by Kobe. Inside, here's Wallace, and the jam by Wallace.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Luka Doncic.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Green, he's checked in for Tatum. Green comes in for Russell, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Luka Doncic. And Williams no good on that one. The 76ers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Williams. Here's Van Arsdale, guarded by Tucker. Back to Williams. He's guarded by Williams. Ayton trying to break free. Nice D from Williams. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Green. And Leonard has it in the corner. And Arsdale pulls it in. Williams against Green. Williams, that's good.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Outside Leonard. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.